Yeah, so you want to buy a graphics card in Kenya. So kitu ya kwanza utafanya utakuja usearch, utakuja Google search graphics card. Uanze kupiga research yako uone ni e-commerce gani utapata. A good e-commerce is good for you. So when I bought my first GPU, that's what I did. And I came and I met this guy mwenye anajiita ES Gaming. That was after me meeting a lot of websites. Webet's bestseller is also a good person, but he doesn't have the GPUs that you'll need for gaming. Most of the GPUs that he focuses on are the ones for video editing. So it didn't fall in my list, though he has some good deals. He also sells computers and laptops. The best deals that he has are always on the computers, the workstations, the desktop PCs. Hizo ndio yeye huwa na very good deals nazo, unaweza fikia uone. There's another person I also met. I don't know why it's not appearing here. Anaitwa Inter something. Though the guy hakunifurahisha sana because he takes so much time to reply. Let me see if you can get the guy. Is it Interlogics or something? Let us see. Yeah, this one. This guy hapa. He sells some laptops, computers. You can see he has a couple of GPUs. Not so bad, but he's not a good replier, so I wouldn't recommend you. But he also has a physical shop. If you see him having a good deal, unaweza enda umtembelee pale, but online he usually takes a lot of time to reply. I don't know why. Maybe he has the number of customers he wants, so he doesn't care for a new customer, but he doesn't reply. So hakunifurahisha sana, but where I bought the GPU ni huyu jamaa anaitwa ES Gaming. Yeah, so I can see he has a couple of GPUs. When I bought my GPU, I didn't have a lot of money, so I only bought the one that I could buy, which was this one. By that time, it was 15,000. I can see it right now, it's selling it at 18,000. I don't know why, but the current situation, RAM imeenda juu, and the companies that make RAM are the same companies that make GPUs. But same thing like this RX 590, I don't think if the price will be shooting because it's a graphics that was made a long time ago, so the price shouldn't be shooting up. Inafaa ikuwe bado tu iko pale because it's just shipping it from abroad. So this one is if you want to buy locally, I'll recommend this guy. You can see he has a couple of deals, unaweza enda check out. Kuna hii hapa ni gani, 5090, it's a good GPU. You can see it's almost 500,000. Yeah, so you can come and check this guy and see what he's offering. Is the person I can advise you to buy locally from, and he has everything. You can see everything he has. Controllers, you can come to gaming gears, you see there. Anything that you need, this guy has it. And he's not sponsoring this video, so I'm just appreciating that he was a good seller, but he hasn't sponsored anything to do with this video. Yeah, so you can take that guy out. Now there's also the second method you can use to buy your GPU, which is shipping. But now it takes longer, but you get to save some amount of money. So if you can wait, then you can ship it. There are two ways of shipping from the United States. You can use Kentex Cargo, but it's somewhat expensive, or you can use Servo Store. I have a friend who has used Servo Store, and it's a good place. You can use that to ship. Yeah, so Servo Store, they charge $15 per kg, and uh, They also check about the dimensions because you can be shipping something that is 1 kg. For example, you are shipping an airbag. It is 1 kg, but it's already filled with air. So you see the size matters. So it also takes into consideration the space. So if you want to ship something big, sorry for that. If you want to ship something big, he also has sea. You see, this one will be air, which is faster and efficient. But now there's also sea. That one, if you want to ship something that is big, maybe a table, a chair, yeah. So if you can see that I try to add the dimension of the GPU, yeah, and after filling in the one that you had that example because it was 1.5 kilograms, and these are the dimensions. I took them. You can see ChatGPT converted it to. Don't look at my Instagram, but ChatGPT ChatGPT converted it to inches. Yeah. So and then I placed them here. I fed them to this automated system of theirs, and it calculated to 30 bucks. So imagine 30 bucks is about because a dollar is 129, 130. 30 bucks should be about how much? 3,900 there, almost 4,000. Then you can add maybe $15 of VAT, that is value added tax, depending on the way the country is running. So you can see that at most are going to use 60 bucks. That is the at most are going to use to ship that GPU from the United States. You can see the GPU costs just $1,000. That is 130. If you add 8,000 to 130, that is the most amount of money. It should be less than 8,000. You add it to 130,000, it's 139,000. You see this guy. Sorry, it's a guy, it's not a girl. Let me. I want to find you uh, the exact. Let us go back. I want to find you the exact GPU that we were comparing. Was it this one? Yes, it should be this one. Let us see. Yes, it was this one. So we are comparing this one. You see, this guy is selling it as 163,000 Kenya shillings. But now, when you ship it, you're going to save at least 20,000 Kenya shillings. Or it should be at most, because I'm thinking you can save more, because I'm estimating you for you to the higher side, not the lower side. So you're going to save at least 20,000, or at most maybe 30. That is if you are patient. But locally, this guy is the best. I can see he has GPUs depending on your pocket. For me, I started with this one. It has served me for some time, and I've not had an issue with it. So this guy is good. I could recommend you for that. Now, I did a lot of research. That's why I landed to this guy. You can see there's a lot of people selling here, but now you'll realize that their prices are not realistic, and most of them don't have the ones that you. So, like I told you, this one, if you are into video editing, then I will advise you to go to this guy, because a lot of GPU he has, they are for video editing, not gaming. To the higher side is the one that I can see he has this one for gaming, but you can see most of the GPUs he has are for video editing. Yes, so if you have any question, leave it in the bio. I'll make sure to answer that. But that's just a quick review and information on how you can buy a GPU in Kenya. You can also go do your research. This like for Saruk, they are too expensive for nothing. but you can go and check their deals. You can also come to Gigi, but now the problem is Gigi is that make sure after talking to the seller, go to the shop because Gigi has the best prices, but now the scammers, there are too many scammers in Gigi. Like this one, you can see if you have no information, this car should not be costing more than 30,000, but you can see this guy is selling it at 39,000. So do your research, go to the shop. Not don't buy online. Just go to the shop. For example, this guy that I bought a GPU from has a shop in Moi Avenue at Moi Avenue. So that's it. I think if you have any question, you can leave it in the bio. Not the bio, the comment section. Sorry, the comment section. So that's it.